Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today we are back with more Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. In the last episode we built this quarry here, and in this episode we're going to be working on storage, specifically using the mod storage drawers, which we have kind of dabbled with. We need to create some special drawers. So the drawer I'm referring to is the compacting drawer. This one requires stone, iron, and 2 pistons here, as well as a drawer. And we can use the flat ones if we want to save on wood, but we're going to need to smelt a lot of stone. So we're going to need to get a bunch of this stuff, and we're going to put it into here. Here's the furnace here. So we'll let this go. Do we collect anything yet? We have collected a bunch of seeds. Beautiful. We're gonna have to clear that out every time. And this is one of the reasons we're gonna be doing drawers. Of course, it's not only gonna be a drawer system we're gonna be working on. We also have to work on a kind of an automatic processing plant, because what we'll have to do eventually is attach this diamond chest here. We'll have to attach to the input of the pulverizer here, and then those will process all the ores that we get from the quarry. Everything else will be put into the drawer system. Theoretically, this should be fine. Yeah, this is gonna take some time. Let me see here. How do we... I think we should upgrade our machines. They're not that expensive to upgrade, and we can just craft some stuff now. I mean, we already have the hardened tier tools and stuff, so might as well the hardened tier machines. All you have to do is take your machine of choice here, place upgrade parts in here, and there you go. We got a hardened pulverizer, and then we get a hardened redstone furnace. So this hardened upgrade will make it process faster. Of course, it will use more power, but it also gives us an augment slot, which we can use to add an augment. So these machines are going to be a lot more power hungry than they were before. So put that in there, and we put this in here, and we should see, yep, the speed increases. So while the stone processes to be able to get our compacting drawers, we also need to make a bunch of chests. Now we have a forest outside, so we don't have, so we're not really low on wood. Is it actually more economical to do? It technically is more economical to just make a bunch of 2x2 drawers. We actually also need a wall. I haven't thought of this. I mean, this is fine right here, I would say. We'll have to move our obsidian breaker. I do want it all in the same chunk though, so not like this. This is not great, so maybe we will have to move it, because it's not all one chunk either. We really messed this one up. So we're just gonna claim these chunks here, chunk load them all. So we'll just take these 4. I know we just said we're gonna do storage, but I think we're not gonna do storage. I think what we need to do, now that we have our fancy excavator and lumber axe, move the base above ground and make it a chunk base. Like, you see how this farm is all in one chunk? We just basically make this into a part of the base. You know, make this half part of the base, and then this one a part of the base, and then this chunk a part of the base. We'll obviously have to terraform a lot, but it will make it easier to build in. We don't have to really worry about chunk loading. And if we do the storage now, we're gonna have to move it anyway. So if we build the base now, then we don't have to worry about doing it later. We will do this one and that one. So these 3 will be, the new base will be in this one, and then maybe these guys here too. Maybe we'll flatten this out here. This is another thing that you're gonna have to learn how to do, is fill in this gap here. We don't have to fill it in all the way, because we can actually use this as a basement. Okay, before we seal this up, let's light up this area. Okay, so our area has been flattened out. Now we need to box it in. So we have options to automatically boxing this thing in. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's the filler. But I'm too scared of the filler because I don't know how to use it. We might as well just do it manually. We're just gonna do this. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do kind of a weird like L shape here. And the walls, I usually do about 5, maybe 6 blocks high. Obviously it needs to be higher than that. We'll move the farm entrance too and everything, and maybe move the crop analyzer, but this is kind of what we have going on here. So we'll move the entrance somewhere else. Okay, so we're done now with the base build. What we're going to do now is we're going to find the center of the chunk. It's right here. There we go. Perfect little base right here. Like, not quick at all. That took like 2 in-game days. So that's like 20 minutes. It's not fun. It's never fun. I'm going to move our farm here, or not, we're not moving the farm, we're moving the entrance to the farm. So right here we're gonna mine out this little doorway here, and we move our lily pad. We need to get a second lily pad. I don't know where we're gonna find it. I mean, we have a swamp nearby, so then that will be our entrance to our farm. We'll fortify this later. We do need doors. That is something that we haven't built yet, so we're gonna go there we go. So there we go. The base. I know this was supposed to be a drawer video, but it became a base video. Now that we have done all this, now we move on to the meat and potatoes of all this. We can never have enough stone. Put all the cobblestone in here. We got resources for it. We got the resources for it. We're gonna make 64 pistons because that's gonna give us 32 compacting drawers, which I think might be overkill. Go 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19 for Ardite, 20. Okay, may not be that overkill now I'm thinking about it. Oh, we already got gravel. We got gravel ore. Do that, and then we'll make 32 of these. We also need a drawer controller. So the drawer controller, we need a redstone comparator. We need 2 redstone comparators. Oh, there we go. Grab one of these. And we can start our little thing. If we gotta go to sleep first. And we're gonna put them over here. So we want our drawer controller accessible, but also kind of in a place that we can access all the drawers at once. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna put a bunch here. Typically only go 4 high because that's kind of like it's not the reach limit of the player, but it's a good limit, I would say. We're just gonna put all the compacting drawers on one side and then the non-compacting drawers on another. We're just gonna put these as placeholders. Basically our ingots and dust walls, and then this will be our like tree wall and other stuff like that. Like, yeah, so we have a bunch of stone now. Great. But we have a place to put it now. And we can bring that up here. We can also move our iron chest up here. And now we can move all of our stuff into the chests here. That's ingots, dusts, and then this. There's other dusts like draconium. We'll probably move stuff around when we get draconium. Then, of course, we have the gems. We don't have access to emeralds, but we do have access to the other ones. So we're actually going to go sapphire, peridot, ruby, and then diamonds. Yeah, for now we'll just do it this way. So now let's bring up our redstone. Oh, lapis. I forgot about lapis. Lapis, diamond, and emerald we'll put together then. It's probably gonna be a very boring episode because we're doing all this. For some reason we're getting bats. And also we have an egg. I mean, if you drop an item next to it, it will pick it up. So this is the miserable part of the pack where you're walking back and forth, having to get storage going. And I mean, it's necessary. This is all necessary. Dirt, gravel, and sand, and then we'll figure out what to put up. Maybe soul sand. maybe soul sand, and then netherrack. That. And there we go. There's our earth materials section of the wall here. Of course, we also have the Thaumcraft shards. I don't think we have enough of those to justify putting them in the drawers. I say this going to get one singular emerald from a villager. Here we go. Let me see if I can't get two. That's here he is. We got 3 emeralds. Okay, so we have 3 emeralds act as a placeholder. Okay, so we have emeralds, ardite. Let's see if we can find some ardite. Great. We didn't come here with any night vision. We don't know where the ardite is. Come here, little ardite. And they do deal quite a bit of damage. Oh, what? I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything. They're already attacking me? Okay, well I'm out. Maybe he just remembers that I'm the one that slayed his friends. I need a piece of cinnabar, because I want to have at least some ardite. Here we go, and then we'll just process our ardite. Grab our ardite. We get gold out of that? Ardite drops gold? I guess it drops gold. The more you know. I've been playing this pack for how long and just figured that out. Probably because I don't do cinnabar processing that much. There we go. Our ingot wall is probably mostly complete. So yeah, there's the beginnings of our storage system. So alright, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to get some buckets. If we don't, how many buckets do we have? We have a bucket. Okay, that's all we need. That's all we need is we need a bucket. That guy, make sure it doesn't do anything. Grab the lava. I'm just going to set my cobblestone generator up already. So we'll do this. Lava, water. Seal the lava. Seal the water. Put this guy here. And then that should just fill this one up here. Okay, there we go. So we have our cobblestone generator there. You know, we'll just do the voiding upgrades now. We'll get some void. I think I saw a creeper. I think I saw a creeper. I don't know. I'm going to grab a couple of these. We'll just grab 8. We'll grab 8. So what void upgrades do is, you can see the drawer is completely full. Now what happens when I try to add more cobblestone to it? It doesn't go up. In fact, it just gets deleted. That's useful for things like gravel or dirt. Alright, so I think that will be just about it for this video. This video seemed pretty boring. This is kind of the mid-game tedious part, where we have to build all this mundane stuff. We do have, in my opinion, an ender pearl problem, because there's so many cool items I want to build that I can't because I need ender pearls. We're going to set a goal to get some form of ender pearl thing going. We could just go to the end. We could find a division sigil. There's a lot of things we could do. So I think that's a good place to end the video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.